Fiat 130. The Fiat 130 is a large six-cylinder executive car produced by Italian car manufacturer Fiat from 1969 to 1977. It was available as a four-door saloon and as a two-door coupe. The saloon was launched at the 39th Geneva Motor Show in March 1969, replacing the previous largest and most exclusive Fiat saloon, the Fiat 2300. It was a thoroughly modern car, with four-wheel independent suspension, modified McPherson struts front and rear, with torsion bars in the front and coil springs in the rear. The coupe, based on the same platform, was introduced in March 1971, having been designed by Paolo Martin of Pininfarina, who also manufactured the car. With a unique interior design, adopted in the saloon when it was upgraded to the 130B version, which also featured the coupe's enlarged 3235cc V6, it featured a button-operated mechanism allowing the driver to open the passenger side door. In addition to this model, there were two one-off variations built, a two-door estate named Mirma and a four-door saloon named Opera. Production of the saloon ended in 1976, with 15,093 produced, including four Familiares built by Fasson and Trozzo of Como. The coupe continued until the following year, and 4,294 were built in total. Using the 128 Type A motor as a basis, a new cross-flow V6 engine, with a 60 degrees V angle and rubber-toothed belt-driven twin overhead camshafts was developed for the model by Aurelio Lampredi. It became known as the 130 Type engine with a capacity of 2,866 cc and a power output of 140 bhp, 104 kilowatts, 142 ps, at 5,600 revolutions per minute. The engine was upgraded to 160 bhp, 119 kilowatts, for 1970. Which involved raising the compression ratio from 8.3 to 1 to 9.0:1, increasing the size of the carburetor choke from 42 to 45 mm and reducing back pressure by extending the portion of the exhaust manifold that used individual pipes on each side of the V-format engine. This provided useful performance improvements in a market segment where relatively new models from Mercedes-Benz and Jaguar were setting an increasingly competitive pace. In 1971, the 130 Type B engine was introduced, featuring a slightly increased bore, 102 mm instead of 96 mm, displacing 3,235 cc and producing 165 bhp, 123 kilowatts, at 5,600 revolutions per minute. Power was delivered to the rear axle via standard Borg-Warner 3-speed automatic transmission, and a 5-speed ZFS 5/18 Z if manual was an option.